What? You better act like you know what the fuck to do when you see a bad bitch.
Ooh. Ooh. Hey y'all, it's your girl, Presidential Lily, your favorite Lily, and we are back with another video. And see, like, I know usually my intro will be playing right here, but I need to tell y'all what the fuck we was getting into today, okay? So let me tell you. Today, I am showing you guys how I do my glueless installs. I've never shown you guys how I do glueless installs. So today, that's what I'll be showing you on my cousin. She had a reaction to the glue last time, so we gonna do it glueless. Let's get to it. So I know y'all see she got 4 big braids in her head. Yes, I know she had to get 4 big braids, y'all. I've been having a lot of pain in my right hand. So the quicker I could get done with the braiding process, the better. So after doing these quick 4 braids, they're big but they're flat, so they're gonna get the job done. And now we're moving on to starting our ball cap method. The first product that I'm grabbing is my ORS wig grip gel. I love this gel. Arrogant Tay and Tokyo Styles use this for their glueless methods, so that's why I use it. I mean, obviously. So I'm just going to go ahead and begin to place that where the closure would lay so I can have a nice ball cap. Once I get the gel placed where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and sew down my cap. I have no clue. I mean, no one inspired me to do this. I just started kind of like using my caps to kind of like sewing them down. Honestly, I feel like if when you pull the cap down really flat, especially when it comes to having big braids or a client who has thick hair, pulling the cap down really tight and then actually sewing it down makes for an even flatter foundation for you guys. I promise. And then your client doesn't have to worry about the cap sliding and moving around and all that good stuff. And it just protects your client's hair as well underneath the wig so it's not rubbing against their hair. So that's why I like to sew my caps down. And now, y'all, I had just washed my hair that day. My hair was blow dried. I clipped my ends and some more shit. I look greasy because it's hot in that bitch. Because my hot comb be turning up the motherfucking heat in my hair room. But y'all see, I be getting it done. I be getting to it. Let's go on with the video. So usually if I was using glue, by the time I got finished sewing the cap down, the glue would be dry. But since I'm using a gel today and I use a generous amount for the ball cap so the cap would not roll back when I begin to cut it off, I'm going to go in my blow dryer on medium heat and go ahead and dry the glue the rest of the way. Once you get it dry, you want to cut off the excess lace, and then you want to go ahead and place your skin tone makeup on your ball cap so it can actually be like a ball cap. Then you want to go ahead and place the wig on the head and fold back the lace so you can begin the layers of gel in my case. But what I did right here is I did take my bow hold active glue. Y'all know I only use my bow hold. Taking my bow hold active glue and I placed it on the cap just so when I begin to place those layers of gel, the cap will not roll back because it's going to be completely wet right there. So I wanted to solidify my cap being right there. So I only placed the glue on her skin and she did not have any irritation with the glue on the cap. But now I'm going to go back in with my ORS wig grip gel. This gel is literally made for this purpose. So you want to take a layer of it and just make sure that you put some on the cap a little bit. And I'm putting it on her skin. And then I'm going to take my blow dryer and blow dry that layer down. Blow dry it down, y'all. Get it tacky, get it sticky, almost dry. Then you're just going to repeat the same steps one more time, but this time when you're using a blow dryer, go ahead and just blow dry it till the glue gets tacky. You don't want it too close to being dry. Because I do feel like I didn't blow dry it long enough for it to be actually tacky, but it still worked out in the end. All I'm doing is going ahead and just taking it while it's still pretty wet or tacky, and taking my time and just laying the hair into the gel. And I'm taking my time and making sure I just line up the lace with the gel and all that good stuff, and making sure that I lay the lace into the gel. You know, take your time with this because, I mean, if it was glue, it would be hard. I mean, you had to do so much to remove it with if it gets outside of the lace and stuff like that. With it being gel, it's really not that difficult. It's not that bad. It's not going to get stuck. It's easy to clean up, all that good stuff. But still, I always just suggest that you take your time so you don't have to always do so much like finessing or fixing on stuff. So once I got the lace into the gel how I wanted to, I'm just going to take my elastic band and take my handheld blow dryer and just blow dry it a little bit more so that the lace will actually lay down into the gel, because her lace was actually doing a little bit of curling. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of like get the curling out of the way before I actually like laid the elastic band on her again and placed her under the dryer. So I really didn't know how long to like blow dry it there, because I didn't know how long it would actually take for it to uncurl. But I knew there was a few more things that I actually wanted to do before I let her sit under the dryer. So once I let it, I felt like it was, good enough for me to stop blow drying. I went ahead and did all the little finishing touches that I wanted to do before I sat her under there. So I'm just taking my comb and making sure I use the back of it to press the lace into the gel. I wanted to fix up her part just a little bit, and I wanted to do a little bit of hot combing, just because since we're not using, like I said, a glue, my method will be just a tad bit different. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure that like when she came out the dryer, the lace and everything was just ready for me to go. So all I had to do was style. I want this to be done as quick as possible. So I just went ahead and, like I said, did a little bit of hot combing. My big ass hair is in the way, so y'all not seeing all the tea. But I wanted to make sure like I combed that in the right direction and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna sit her under the dryer for a little second. Y'all see I'm prepping her to go back under the dryer. And when she gets to the dryer, I'm gonna style her up real nice and good. But y'all gonna see that in a second. So now we got my girl out of the dryer. Okay, as you can see, she's melted. She's melted to the gods. Very much melted. Very much I did my motherfucking thing. Very much I always fucking finesse. Very much I always come through. Very much it's always giving what it's supposed to give the girls. And that's just that on that. Okay, so I get on my nerves, but like I'm doing my little finishing touches. Not my finishing touches, but my little touches, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just starting to style the hair and get it to land like how I want it. I'm going to toss some nice quick curls in her hair. Yeah, like y'all can just watch this. Like I don't really want to do too much talking in this video. It's really quick, really self-explanatory. I already showed you, explained like the hardest part, I feel like. So just go ahead and watch me do what the fuck I got to do, boo. want to show y'all this little tip right here that I do all the time when I'm styling sew-ins or wigs or anything like that, and I want to use big chunks. I take a little bit of serum, of course, before I do anything with a hot tool. I apply serum to the hair, brush it really nice and neat. But you see how her roots are a little like bumpy and stuff like that because the hair needs to be like straightened. Instead of taking my time and flat on it, I just like to take my hot comb and run it over the big old group, and it straightens the roots out just perfect, like just right, I mean. And I just go ahead and I continue to style it, and everything will be nice, flat, and smooth how I like it. And then boom, once you comb them out, shake them out, and all that good stuff. Look at these waves. This is what you get. I had to show y'all the back because the ripple effect was everything. And here is my good sis feeling herself like a bad bitch should. Okay, I made this wig, hand constructed it. I did the highlights. I mean, I did the whole 9, y'all. But you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And thank you guys so much. Mwah.